This is our first time at ISE, but we're showing Solstice proper, the ability to walk into any conference room with a Solstice-enabled display and share content from any device to that screen, and then collaboratively and intuitively move that content in and out of view for context switching. So streaming multiple sources of content, decision-making, parallel decision-making. And then we've actually introduced what's called Solstice Multi-Room here at this show. So that allows that experience to happen across rooms, anywhere behind the firewall at the corporate enterprise. Building enterprise software it's not like building consumer software. So if you think about what Mersive has done, we've really built a consumerized experience for the end user in the conference room. So bring any device, intuitive control, but at the same time we had to be aware of enterprise security requirements, centralized dashboard management, how do I get software updates to my 500 rooms. You know, the initial vision of Solstice really was all of your displays should be shared IT infrastructure. And they were kind of the last great holdout from all the technology landscape to become IT managed. You already had IT management for disks, compute cycles in the cloud, but there was always that video cable dangling in the conference room. Now the video cable's gone and it's wireless sharing. Now that can be managed centrally. You can actually pull analytics from your use cases in each conference room and things. So that was a challenge for us for sure, getting to that enterprise class software for real, but not deprecating that consumer experience for the end user. IT is definitely still driving a lot of the decision making in the enterprise space. When I go meet end customers, so I can go in and talk to end users about, hey, how do you want to make your meetings cut in half? How do you want to get to decision making faster? How do you foster a millennial style collaboration in your own culture? That is actually a discussion I have with the IT team first. We bring a network attached appliance to that conversation and they say, well wait, I need to be involved because one, it has to be secure attached to my network. I have to be able to manage that device. And in fact, I have to be able to understand its utilization, because if I'm going to deploy 500 rooms of this stuff on my network and it's going to leverage all the money I've spent for things like quality of service, packet switching, I have to be able to measure an ROI. So we give them that in that dashboard tool. So every conversation is dual, it really is. It's end user value add, but what does it mean about my enterprise infrastructure? So I definitely see the convergence of AV and IT all the time. In fact, it's almost funny to talk about it now. It's already happened. I'm a computer scientist. I was a professor of computer science and started this company, and I'm standing at an AV show. So I'm not an IT guy, I'm not an AV guy at all at heart. But we are replacing, it's the classic software eating hardware play. We are software. When I started this company, literally, I stood in a room with someone that said, hey, we should be able to put all of our laptops on that big screen, right? That'd be great. And I had to turn to him and say, well, you're a computer science guy. Don't worry, there's this whole industry called AV, and you have to buy $80,000 video switches and break holes in your drywall. And he was like, that can't be right. Well, that was the gestation of this company. I wrote a proposal to the National Science Foundation based on that conversation. So we built this technology, which is pure software, on your network that's routing video. It's allowing video to move from any device to your screen. It's pure AV, but it's gestated as software, for sure. My experience with the show has been awesome. The company has loved it. We won Best of Show this year, which is great. And I love that award because it's not an essay contest. It's an actual come into the booth, look at everybody's products and give an award. So I'm really proud of that. The team's done great. We're definitely coming back next year. Yeah.